And we're so grateful that you were available this weekend and you're able to talk to us. We've got lots of questions for you, but thank you for being here today and for for giving us this time. We're trying to digest this book. You've got a lot of parts of it that are so amazing. And this is not your usual book about ayahuasca, is it?
Well, that's something that is the product of many years of connecting with the mother, and over the years I started accumulating these very unique perceptions and understandings of what she was telling me about the nature of reality, basically. And it reached a point where I start feeling this urge to share this with the world. And I took some time off for everything I was doing to write this book.
Well, you're talking about after 23 years of being in the Amazon working, with the medicine. So
right.
That's a lot of experience, especially with
yes.
such an amazing teacher.
It came to a point where I was exploding. I needed to share this with the world. I mean, what am I gonna do with all this understanding? I need to tell people about it and see if they like it, and maybe I can make a little contribution to the world with this, because it's so much experience that I cannot take with me to the grave.
Yeah. So, the title of the book, it's really achieving a spiritual healing from a quantum model of the psyche. So what is the quantum model of the psyche mean? I mean, maybe we should start with what does quantum mean, in quantum physics, for people that are maybe not so up to date on modern science or quantum physics, but we're talking about quantum field and then the quantum model of the psyche. How does that work? What's that about?
All right. Well, I mean, before I started doing ayahuasca, when I found her in 1998, it was very popular. The subject of quantum mechanics and the quantum was becoming mainstream in the layman scientific book readers. And I was one of them. I was reading a lot of quantum thing and very interested in all this thing about what's beyond the atom. And this is the quantum, which is this quantum field, which is something like it's a huge blanket of nothingness that encompasses everything that you may conceive of in the physical reality and non-physical reality. It's just basically the common factor of everything. It's just imagining a white blanket that covers everything. And if you look closely, some atoms start to appear in this blanket. And this is the physical matter that composes the universe. But the blanket is like the nothingness out of which material reality is made of. So that's a better description I can say about quantum without going into a lengthy scientific theory. I mean, that's in blanket terms.
Yeah.
What quantum is this huge, I mean, all-encompassing nothingness, let's say, that is alive and is connected and is only one thing. And some people say that the entire quantum is God, is the absolute of everything that it is and everything that is not is. So it's very hard to conceive rationally. In fact, when scientists start researching what quantum is, this is common in the 1930s and 1940s when physicists started to theorize about and defining mathematically and scientifically what the quantum is. And they found out that it's very undefinable. I mean, and it broke all the paradigms of the three-dimensional reality, that reality is, wide, depth, and tall. I mean, it's more than that. It's more than a box. It's a fourth dimension. It's the time. It's another dimension. That baffled scientists, including Einstein, that couldn't believe that quantum was a reality. In fact, he died trying to develop a model that out-explains quantum in his relativity terms, and he couldn't. Quantum prevailed. Einstein died without achieving his dream, explaining the phenomena that that quantum explains without referring to quantum. And quantum prevail, and quantum is here to stay. So quantum is the fiber that connects everything, and that's perfectly consistent with the Indian and the Oriental views of the Tao, of the Maya, and all these concepts from the West Eastern traditions that speak about this nothingness, that this absoluteness that covers everything, and that so the science merges this Eastern tradition beliefs. So it's very interesting. And that is something that I started to get revealed in my ayahuasca sessions. And so that's how it all started. It all started by